Alrighty, we are going to install Google Analytics now. We're going to do it two ways. One without Google Tag Manager and then with Google Tag Manager. So this video is going to be probably around 10 minutes long is my hope. First, let's do it without Google Tag Manager. So we need to create a Google Analytics account. We go down here currently, you might find this gear or you can expand it and it says admin. Click create account. Give your account a name. Give your property a name. So account, notice the name, account and property. Those are two important pieces of jargon that digital advertisers use a lot when they're talking about Google Analytics. I'll show you why later. ProSimply.com, so give it your website. Select a category here. I'm kind of in shopping, so I'll select that. If you want an account specialist contacting you, feel free to check that. Whenever you see recommended, be on alert, okay? Because Google never puts recommended when it's in your best interest. Click Get Tracking ID, check these, say I accept. Now this is the Google Analytics code. If you were just going to put this into your website, you could go to your website, find the opening head tag, put it immediately after, like that, hit update file. File is updated. We can see currently there are no tags found, right? Refresh it, and this will find global site tag and Google Analytics. So that's pretty much all there is to it. We've installed Google Analytics on our website. But what if you wanted to do it through Google Tag Manager? I'm not going to lie. Google Tag Manager has a pretty severe learning curve, which is why I'm going to give you both options, both ways. Not everybody uses Google Tag Manager. So if you did want to, let's go ahead and see how you would do that. What I'm first going to do is copy this code. Actually, I don't need to copy it out. The most important thing here is this UA number. This is your tracking ID. Okay. What we want is to copy that tracking ID for Google Tag Manager. Go into Google Tag Manager. Now, before I do this, I'm actually going to use the plugin that I installed earlier. I'm just going to activate it. It'll work. Let's refresh this. We can see over here, Google Tag Manager is now on the site. So if you still have any questions like what does Google Tag Manager do, they're going to be answered right now. Let's go into new tag. We're going to give this tag a name. Google Analytics is commonly abbreviated GA. We're going to say page view. And we'll just keep it like that. Now, look at all these tags you can implement through Google Tag Manager. These are integrations that Google has provided for integrating tags that are very commonly used. We have Google Analytics here, which is what we want, but you could implement a lot of other tags. We're going to click Google Analytics. What we want to track is a page view. If you're wondering why are we even using Google Analytics, it's so we can track the web behavior of users that visit our website. For novice users, Google Analytics is like just too much information for you. There's all these reports and you don't know how to make sense of it all. For advanced users, Google Analytics does not give you the customer journey because they limit what kind of data you can get to. So for example, giving you 7 dimensions and 10 metrics. Usually you need more, surprisingly. But here, we're going to create a new variable. a variable for our tracking ID. I'm pasting it in. I'm also going to give the variable name the same as the tracking ID number. Leave the cookie domain auto, hit save. Now we need a trigger. We want this Google Analytics script to fire on all pages of our website. So I selected all pages. We look good. There we go. Now let's go into Google Analytics real-time traffic reports. Let's go ahead and see. Let's refresh this page. Okay, we refreshed it. We have Google Tag Manager on here. And this is not published yet. So let's take a look at the real-time report. It says right now there's one active user. And we don't see, well, we do see a page view right here. That was 5 minutes ago. That wasn't right now. So let's go ahead. Let's just publish this and see if it makes a difference. Well, actually, you know what? Let's try and practice our new skill that we learned about debugging. We'll hit preview because we might not know. See how it says this version was not found. So we might not know if it's working or not. So here's how you debug. We have it in preview mode. Go back to our website, refresh. It says the GA page view is on here, and it fired one time. So guess what? It's working. We can click that and see that it is Google Analytics, Universal Analytics. It's tracking a page view. And there it is. The last thing to do is pretty much take it out of preview mode. And let's go ahead and publish this real quick. Submit. Workplace is out of date. Okay. Let's just say public installed Google Analytics. Hit publish. And that's it. So we've implemented Google Analytics without Google Tag Manager and with Google Tag Manager. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. Let's go on to the next video, hooking up Search Console.